a police officer was, well, I was going to say was filmed, but she actually filmed herself having a little bit of a breakdown because she had pre-ordered a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's, then went to go pick it up and it was delayed. She shared her displeasure at that in a video, and the video went viral. Let's take a look at what she has to say.
They asked me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee. And I mean, I hadn't eaten since probably I've been up for a very long time, but I haven't eaten in a while, so I was kind of hungry. And I'm still waiting. And I'm still waiting. And they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee, and just the coffee. And she hands it to me, and I have my window down. And that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food because right now I'm too nervous to take it. It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone. Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, but please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take. I've been in this for 15 years, and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart, and if you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
So I'm going to have a super unpopular opinion on this, and I will be dragged for it. Everyone will hate me, but I'll share it. Before I do, though, John, do you want to weigh in?
Yeah, when I first watched that, I wondered, is this actually a cop? Would a cop actually have filmed this and released this? And I don't know. I don't know that it's even been confirmed. Apparently, some police departments in the area that conceivably she could work for have said that she's not an officer working for them. I don't know that any department has actually claimed her yet. So I would just say, whatever our opinion is, let's bear in mind the possibility that it could come out that by tomorrow or the next day, it turns out this is just a random person trying to go viral or whatever. But anyway, yeah, no, look, if you're a cop and you feel targeted and you don't feel safe ordering food, imagine how people who are worried about being killed on the streets every day of their life might feel. I would turn a little bit of that empathy outward. Honestly, I have other thoughts, but I'm curious to see, what you're going to say.
Yeah, look, the general problem, and the general problem is that there seems to be a rejection still about what the very legitimate concerns are of protesters and Black Lives Matter. Everyone who is supportive of the movement, supportive of the protests, they keep getting gaslit by police departments, the police union, previously everyone in the media. And it's frustrating because we see video after video after video after video. So much footage of people who are not an imminent threat getting shot and killed or choked out in broad daylight. And then the response is, we don't have an issue here from police in general. And so understandably, when you come across a video like that, and for the sake of this discussion, let's just assume it's real, okay? Of course, with the caveat and disclaimer that it might turn out to not even be real, but let's just say it is. When you see that kind of reaction, of course, people are going to laugh at you or roll their eyes because it seems ridiculous to cry over an English muffin while police still reject the fact that there's a systemic problem in policing, a cultural problem with policing. And so, so I want to make that point. That's the most important thing to keep in mind. At the same time, though, if she's paranoid, she's obviously very paranoid. And it's not about the English muffin. I know it seems like it's about the English muffin, but she is very paranoid right now. She thinks that people are out to kill her or hurt her. She's not the only one who's been paranoid about a fast food restaurant potentially poisoning her food. The New York Police department had to do an investigation into Shake Shack because some of the cops within that department thought that Shake Shack poisoned them. And the investigation, of course, found that no, that's not the case. Shake Shack did absolutely nothing wrong. When I look at that video of that woman, though, I get that paranoia, right? Like when you get death threats every day, as I do, right? And especially during 2016, like 2016, my entire personality changed in like ways that I hate. And I stopped liking being out in public at all. Like I didn't, and I still am dealing with that. And I probably need to get some help for it. But like when you're constantly told, like, I'm going to find you, I'm going to send a group of men to rape you, we're going to murder you, we're going to kill you. When you see things like Cesar Sayoc sending pipe bombs to journalists who speak out against Donald Trump, you start to get paranoid, and sometimes unreasonably so. So I'm just saying, like, I get it. I get the knee-jerk reaction to immediately clown her and make her out to be like a horrible person. And absolutely, if she is a cop and that's confirmed, she should speak out about what police brutality has done to the Black community, to Black people in this country, to people in general, right? Mostly Black people, but we've seen many cases of people of all different backgrounds who have dealt with this type of brutality. Yes, she should acknowledge that. At the same time, when someone is having that kind of like breakdown, that mental health breakdown, I just personally feel uncomfortable like making fun of her, you know?
I get what you're saying.
We don't know her. We don't know her. And
yeah.
And
you're a good person.
Please don't hate me. Everyone's going to hate me. I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not justifying any of what we've been critical about when it comes to policing, but anyway, it's very easy to have like strong opinions about a video that you've come across, but I just feel like we need a little bit of compassion all around right now. And I don't know, my heart breaks when I see someone having a paranoid breakdown.
You're a progressive, and empathy is high priority in your value system. Look, I very briefly while watching it felt the same thing. I feel bad. I don't want people to feel bad or to be sad or scared. That's the natural reaction that we have. But I have to put it in context. And she's paranoid, and conceivably the solution to a problem, or for any cop, would be making their lunch at home. Like and I'm not saying they should have to do that, obviously. No one should mess with anyone's food. But hypothetically, that could save you from the paranoia you have. Other people are paranoid too, and the solution isn't so easy. They're being stalked on the streets. My friend Tremaine has been pulled over. He couldn't tell you how many times through the course of his life. He's never done anything wrong. And he's paranoid that every time he gets pulled over, he could end up being shot. So, and you can't just make lunch at home to solve that. And to put that video out during this, when this movement is about, can you acknowledge that Black people are being hunted down and killed in the streets? Like, and still, during the protests, it's happening every day. It's going to read as a little bit disconnected from reality. And I would say,
oh, for sure, yes.
Yeah, if you're a cop, like let's say she's actually a cop, and let's say she's a good person, doesn't do anything like this, which is great. Then think about why the reputation of cops has been as damaged as it has, and what could save it. What could get us back to the point where people are like, yeah, the cops, they protect and serve. That's what they do. That's what they're known for. If you want to get to that, and the message getting out there from the vast majority of at least police unions and politicians who are very closely tied to police is no reform is necessary, stop attacking cops, that is not a solution to your problems. Your paranoia is not 100%. Going to go away. The respect is not going to come back. So, you can choose your path, but I would say that the path that many cops seem to be taking is not one that is going to solve their problems anytime soon.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.